This is different.
What do you mean?
If you look at my screen, you'll know what I mean.
Is that belongings?
Yeah. The door's still opening. The shade's just asleep. See?
Weird.
Yeah, weird. I guess the door's finished opening. Yep, it's open. Nice. The caves are cold and desolate.
How do you feel as... Huh.
Let's go this
And
way.
yes, this is my favorite game. This game's so much full of life that I even forgot this was a game. I would kill somebody to have her claw though, even though it hurts her.
A rock is hard and as heavy as my disappointment. I now have 3 disappointments! Yay! I don't know if Azzy still wants to voice it. Voice the shade. Do you, Azzy?
No, not right now.
Alright.
And you see why this is my favorite game of the
Maybe. Maybe, shade.
I love this sickness, even though it's bad. I love that they had made him have a sickness and give him a reason to become the enemy that he is. For an example, with Artorias, he's also one of the enemies. But it at least has a good story on why.
Piece of wood.
His mind was manipulated and he became the Empyrean to help his sister to live a better world. He also did it because of his 12-year sickness. This game is sad. This game is sad, Ezzy.
I imagine.
Because the only reason why her brother did that was because of 12-year sickness, and he wanted her to live a world pain-free. The sickness, there's a cure for it, but at the time they didn't know what cure it was for it. It's one of the side quests, but for his sickness, when he turns 12, he dies. So before he died, he told Artorias that he could be the one that summoned for the Blood Moon. Artorias was manipulated by one of the exorcists and lost of his wife and unborn child.
Jeez.
Yep, and here's the grapes for him too. Yeah, the story for this is amazing. Beside a grave marker for their aim, Silica's unborn child.
Time to do something dangerous.
Stands the gravestones of velvet the sister Silica.
Stand.
Yeah. For an example, this whole dream has a whole backstory of pain.
What's up, Toast? Hello.
This whole game has a backstory of pain, and honestly, it helped me throughout
By the way, Toast.
my years.
The D&D sessions will be would be at 10 o'clock your time. You still okay with that?
On Saturdays?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Alright.
I've never seen this. Oh my god.
my new job makes it so it's harder for me to have so I have or makes it so I have weekends off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I'm doing probably the dumbest thing you could ever do in a game if this was real life.
Are y'all getting hit by a hurricane?
No.
No?
The hurricane didn't come close enough to hit us.
It went inland at New York.
New York.
Yeah. And then it immediately made a 180-degree turn out to sea.
Tranquil Woods. Yes, I know what to
Because
say.
apparently Louisiana was supposed to be hit.
It might be a different one.
Maybe.
And we're not in Louisiana.
That's true.
Like-
I know.
Or PA.
We were talking about Henry.
Is this Tranquil Woods? No, it's not. But good to know. I'm not even allowed to be over that area. Blake,
Come on.
get out!
Break the ground.
You like this game, Azzy? You want to know everyone's dark past in this game?
Sure.
Which one you want to know first? We have a
There's a crescendo of people.
we have a Malakine, a war demon, an exorcist, an ex-exorcist, a musician, and a reaper. Which one you want to know?
I guess start with the Reaper. There's no reason to fear the Reaper.
He's an Earth Moloch, and he does have family, but his only family is his sister. And his curse, and what he's afraid of, is that him being close to people, would lead to misfortune. So, while he took the chance, he left his sister behind to keep her safe.
Alright.
His vessel for the moment is a coin. If someone else were to flip it, it would reach heads or tails. For him, it needs to be heads, because if it tries to reach tails, something bad happens.
Big oof.
Oh, by the way, as for the Moloch,
Thea,
What?
check your phone.
as for the Moloch is the reborn Laku. But the
By the
Moloch
way,
doesn't know his memories. So.
alright. By the way, Toast. It is a fantasy world, post-apocalyptic. There is technology, but
You want to hear something funny, Toast?
Where's phone hasn't come. Thea.
I'm starting to understand basic Japanese now.
Nice. In what way is that funny?
What?
In what way is that funny?
Oh, because I was watching an anime, and I didn't have subtitles on, but I could understand every single word that was said.
Interesting.
And it's just like, what the fuck?
Block again?
Now you know how I feel whenever I hear Spanish.
But that's a language that you've known, right?
Yeah, you've known that since
Yeah,
you were
but
young.
you gotta remember though, I've been in the army for a while and I forgot how to speak or to hear Spanish for the longest, and then fucking out of nowhere it just pops up and I'm like, excuse me?
But still, you knew how to speak Spanish already.
Yeah, I'm still learning though.
I never knew how to speak Japanese.
Yeah, you're learning.
It's
You're
just
Yeah.
weird.
learning about apocalyptic.
Because I'm not even trying to learn. That's the funny part.
Thea. Anyway, as I was saying about the D&D session,
Mm-hmm.
post-apocalyptic world, there are like certain things like you know Warhammer 40k stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's stuff like drop pods and shit like that.
Oh, interesting.
As Thea found out, Thea
Yeah.
ended up pushing 2 buttons, both of which drop pods. She's lucky they did that. They did that and not the other thing. One of the other things they could do. One of the before my DMPC deactivated it. Yeah, one of them dropped down a old world war machine that's gone haywire, so it would have been hostile.
Could've. But it didn't.
But it didn't drop down because Thea got lucky and pressed the buttons that dropped drop pods that dropped building supplies and a group of 3 servitors.
6.
Mm-hmm.
Well, each. 3 servitors each. Because you pressed it twice, Thea.
Yeah.
Or pressed 2 different buttons that did the same thing.
I'm letting you know right now, if you see me into this character, I would not blame you.
You what?
If you see myself in this character, I would not blame you.
I have seen you in that.
Well, here's the thing, she changes. You'll see that in probably like 30 minutes or so. I know you're gonna charge at me, it's not sitting here. Blake. Come on. Down.
So Toast, you have an idea for a character?
I used two
I just
characters that I already have
realized
set
something,
up.
Abby. Actually.
What Toast?
I could use the two characters I already have set up.
Mind you, this is at the starting level is level 3.
Yeah.
Well, actually, it's gonna be level 4 for you because everyone's gonna get a level up next session.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll just level
It
up
would
then.
probably be better to make a new character modeled for this
You
this
know,
post-apocalyptic
the
world.
characters that I have.
What?
What are the 2 characters you have?
I have one Dragonborn and one dwarf.
What campaigns did you make them for anyway?
Hold on, Thea. I want to hear what he has first.
Like
Any
I said,
character can be for any campaign. It's just a
Yeah,
matter how you play them.
and equipment is changed as well. It's just the character itself and not the equipment.
Now, Toast. The characters that I'll let you know what everyone is right now in the campaign.
Mhm.
We got Thea, who's a sorceress.
Of course.
She's a fox girl sorceress.
Mhm.
We got Amaya, who's a bard. She's a dragonborn bard, but the dragonborn type that she is like a hybrid.
Mhm.
It's like a human dragonborn hybrid versus instead like a full dragonborn like your character there. Your main character there. So, just so you know,
Mhm.
on that,
I can use the dwarf. He looks more modern.
it's up to you. We also have a warforged barbarian,
Mhm.
another dragonborn who looks more like your dragonborn there.
Really?
Yeah, he's a... Shit, what was he again? What was he?
Blake!
I'm just trying to figure out... I'm trying to remember what Noah was, actually.
And then in that case, I'm probably make a lenient paladin because yeah.
Oh no, that is what he is. He's a paladin.
Oh.
Thank you for
Okay.
reminding me, actually.
I guess you're welcome.
And then there's my character who has finally been revealed to be a full-on wood elf fighter. He's archetype gunslinger.
Right.
Before that character didn't talk. Now he talks and he's revealed his face because he kind of had to.
Down, Blake.
Yeah.
Down.
This is the only way of communicating with the group before was writing on a notepad and showing people, but there was something going on in the midst of a fight. He couldn't just write down on his notepad and show it to everyone.
Mhm.
He didn't have the movement
So
for it.
basically,
So,
what you're saying is he's making you character.
if you want, yeah.
Okay. Question is what do I want this character to be, like class-wise? Because I know I'm gonna make him a Leonin for sure.
Leonin. Alright.
Just the issue of
I'm
figuring
trying to
out
find
class.
solutions to all my problems, but somehow I just keep running into walls.
So run me the classes already that you guys
Facts.
have.
Sorceress, paladin, bard, barbarian, fighter. But the fighter's a gunslinger, so he's ranged.
You have a bard, gunslinger, and a paladin.
A bard, a gunslinger, a barbarian, a sorceress, and a paladin.
Yo, Thea, you wanna see two happy puppies?
Oh shit, you sound like
Sure.
you already have everyone.
You can always go with it. You can always go with other. There's other classes like there's freaking rogue, monk.
Two happy
Wizard.
puppies.
I'm gonna go with a monk because it might be interesting
Ow.
to see a lean and monk. Or something.
I hadn't played a monk. I hadn't played with a monk in a long time. My last monk. My last monk.
Where are the puppies?
I had experienced was a
All I see is Blake.
the last monk I dealt with was a drunken monk. Drunken fighting monk. Now, some news for you, by the way.
So,
I happen to have in my possession 2 additional D&D books.
nice.
Those books are Tasha's Cauldron of Everything and
I have
Xanathar's Guide to Everything.
I don't have this out there one.
I have both Xanathar's and Tasha's, and they add, obviously, as you know, Tasha's adds additional, but so does Xanathar's.
You're also getting
Yeah.
thing more.
I
Yeah.
have, let's see. I have Tasha's and everything. I have the
B.
Fuck.
I have a question for you,
Hold on.
Toast. Or added. What's added?
I have the Mythic Odysseus of Theros. That's the one I have. It's the most recent one I got.
I'm getting 3 more. I'm getting Princes of the Apocalypse, Volo's Guide to Monsters,
2 puppies.
and Eberron.
You got any Eberron as well?
Yep.
Nice.
I'm getting Eberron because they add different stuff too. So like Volo's has the stuff for like Kenku, Goliath, Tabaxi, and all that.
Yeah.
Princes of the Apocalypse have more spells as well as the Ganassi. And Eberron adds the Warforge.
Yeah.
In the Xanathar's, so archetypes, that's gonna be something you want to consider too.
Here you go, Thea.
What
Where
are
is it?
the archetypes that you would recommend per se? Like,
It all depends what you want to do.
for
Really,
your
any of them.
Doesn't matter.
No, because they all work in their own ways. You got in Tasha's here, you got Wave of Mercy and the Way of Astral Self. In Xanathar's Guide to Everything, you have Way of the Drunken Master, Way of the Kensai, Way of the Sun Soul. In the Player's Handbook, you have Way of the Open Hand, Way of the 4 Elements, and Way of the Shadow Warrior. It is Shadow Fighter. Basically ninja.
Yeah.
I can give you a not fully accurate, but somewhat accurate description of some of them. Kensai, they're a monk with an expanded weapon list.
Yeah.
Thea,
Because
question.
you can choose to
What?
fight with
Can you
different
see me
weapons.
as a spare for this one?
You can choose different ones. to fight
What
with.
character?
As long as they're not heavy or
Send it to me.
The one I'm playing right
Way
now.
of the Drunken Master. You've watched Naruto, right?
Mama, I'm recording a game.
No,
Drunken Boxing League.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Which in Japanese, in the English version, they call it the Loopy Fist. But the reality is,
Yeah.
in Japanese version, if you read the subtitles, it actually says it says the Drunken Fighter,
Yeah.
and he's a master of the Drunken Fighter, which is the Way of the Drunken Master. And then you got Way of the Sun Soul. Best way I can describe Way of the Sun Soul. Super Saiyans.
Yeah. Facts.
They get to shoot Ki Blasts, which are basically Kamehameha waves. Way of the Open Hand is your typical, I want to beat things to death with my fists, martial artist style.
Should I go with the staff that played at the end and fix at the end?
You mean a Naginata?
Maybe. I could go for Nakanata, or I could go for a halberd.
If you're doing Kensai, actually no, you can't if you're Kensai.
No.
Kensai, you cannot do two-handed weapons that are two-handed or heavy. And the halberd, quarterstaff is versatile, so it could be one-handed, but they already have quarterstaffs. A monk already has quarterstaff by default. But, so it doesn't matter. They can use it one or two-handed. They can use any...
Like a double-bladed staff, like there's two blades fixed in each stand.
That would be considered a form. Which would be considered a martial weapon. No, they only get simple and short swords.
Oh, that's not.
Kensai can get a martial melee and an additional martial melee and martial ranged weapon. However, the martial melee weapon cannot be two-handed or have the heavy property.
So that would be bow
What?
staff?
Well, bow staff would be considered quarterstaff.
True. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna go with bow staff, because
Well, I mean,
whatever.
Yeah.
I'm asking
Hey,
what
Ozzy.
archetype you're gonna go with.
I don't know yet. I gotta figure that out.
Cause, what's up, Thea? What's up, Thea?
I remember that at 6 I have something.
What?
We have something to do.